everyone, and welcome back to a short riding lesson vlog. So today is Thursday, and if you didn't know, I take riding lessons at the local riding school in town every Thursday. And I've just never brought you guys along with me because it's just a bit difficult to film and everything. But now I have a GoPro, so I'll hopefully be using that on the ride today. I've got to do a few things before I leave, namely pack my bag and wash my boots, and then we'll be on the way. So now we are leaving the house, and of course the horses were in the way and we had to go and say hi to Jack. Came and stuck his nose in the car, which is very cute. Now I am at the yard. I'm just grabbing Stormy's British bridle and of course a halter and then his saddle, and this is just our little tacking up area which I'm putting everything that I need for today's ride. And then I went to grab the boy from where he was eating hay in a little shelter. And then it was time to groom him, so he's very hairy at the moment because he is shedding his winter coat, so it's impossible to get him totally shiny and clean, but there was no dirt on him at least in case of rubbing, and here's him having some water. And then it's time to tack up for our ride. Didn't film much of this because it was just a little bit difficult. And then it is time to get on, a little leg up from my instructor, and now we are out on the trails. So I didn't film it, but we actually went for a little in-hand walk before this. I'll put a picture up from our little walk on the screen right now. And yeah, I just didn't film it because I was just focusing on Stormy. Here he wanted to eat some grass, so I was just saying, definitely not, we are walking now. But we just went for a little walk just to get him nice and thinking and in a happy mood, because Stormy can be a little bit stubborn sometimes, and I think it was really nice. So here he was just smelling some chicken food that had been spilled on the road, so we just trotted to catch up. And this is one of the many nice little walks around where the yard is. It's just nice, a short route because we had a shorter lesson today. And as you can see, my friend Ivy up front with her horse Visco is going bareback, and my instructor went bareback as well. But because I have only just started riding Storm recently, I went with a saddle because I wasn't completely confident riding a bareback. So now we are just on the road heading back towards home because, as I said, it's quite a short outride today. As you can see, we are now in the lead, which Stormy doesn't like very much, and here's Ivy and Visco passing us again. If anyone is wondering, Stormy is 10 and he's a flaxen chestnut. I've just been working with him recently and having a very tough time figuring him out, but he is a really cool horse once you get to know him. And here we are in the lead still, but he is just waiting for his friends, which I asked him to do because they're a bit far behind. And now we are trotting back home. I don't do this every time, obviously, but it's good for him to do things in the lead that he doesn't want to do because he needs to just get more comfortable with it anyway. And then I asked him to stop because I didn't want him to trot right up to the gate. And as you can see, he is having a very active walk back home. They always are much speedier going home. And now I asked him to do a little trot all the way back up to where we off saddle. It's always a lot of fun. And he was a very good boy on our ride today. Even though it was short, I've only been getting to know him, as I said. It was still a small achievement for both of us because he was really happy and willing on our ride today. Here he is giving the GoPro lots of kisses. And now it is time to take off his tack. I just want to roll my stirrups up on both sides. And then of course I need to take off his girth. And then it's time to remove his bitless bridle and put on his halter instead. And then of course we've got to pay the treat tax, so I gave him some carrots Tried to get him to bite it and he took a very long time. Here he is looking beautiful. And then it's time to put him back in his paddock. Here's Ivy and Visco again, having fun. And that is the end of our ride. I have just got home from my lesson and it was actually really nice. So as you saw, we went on a very short little out ride. And as I said, also an in-hand walk beforehand. This was mostly because I've only started working with Storm recently. He's also a little bit difficult. I'm having a very tough time trying to understand him and figure him out. But today we just worked on getting him nice and relaxed and happy and willing before we even began to ride. And I think it was really nice. I think it really helped him and also helped me. And hopefully next week we can tackle Arena, because the last time we did Arena with Storm, he did bolt a few times, but hopefully next time it's going to be better. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and also subscribe so you don't miss anything. And I will see you all next time. Bye!